Hello loyal fans and subscribers, Ninamori Fanboy here with a battle against a Miiverse user named Nico or Nico. This was quite a few months ago, I believe. I don't remember exactly. It was right around the time the Diancie event came to North America, and I recently after that I, made my first competitive Diancie and built a team around it using the pokes that I had, trained. I didn't build around it specifically. I just threw some pokes together that I felt could work with it and built this team that looks pretty solid. Nico's team also looks pretty solid, and let's just get into the battle to see if we can confirm both of those statements. If I can find the link to Nico's Miiverse account, I will leave that in the description, but this happened quite a while ago. I don't know if I can find it. Anyway, I lead with Lando. He leads with presumably Mega Ampharos, which is good for me because, I figured A, I would threaten him out with Earthquake. B, he couldn't really touch me with anything even if he stayed in. I mean, I don't think Dragon Pulse could OHKO. So, I just go for Rocks, as he chooses to stay in and go for the Hidden Power Ice. I have never seen an Ampharos with Hidden Power Ice. Probably because it already has Dragon Stab, and Ice kind of, defeats the purpose of, Dragon, but it worked in that case. However, this does just give me a free switch into my Mega Diancie. I don't even have to protect. I can just fire off a Moon Blast. He doesn't really have anything that wants to switch in, which means his Ampharos is staying in, getting hit with the Moon Blast, and is also getting OHKO'd. So, I lost my Lando, but I got up Rocks, and I got rid of his Mega Ampharos. So, a pretty good trade-off for me, from my point of view, I must say. So he switches out to Credilli as I go to Conk, because I don't want this thing to start setting up, well, it set up Rocks, but I didn't want it to start setting up typical Credilli things, Amnesia, Iron Defense, all that stuff. I expected a switch because, I'm fighting, but he doesn't. He instead goes for Giga Drain, not doing anything. But I did knock off its leftovers. Now, of course, he withdraws, as I probably go for Drain Punch again. F your face, whom is Gliscor comes out. And, of course, I go for Drain Punch. And, of course, it's Toxic Orb, Gliscor. But I did switch out. I think I have Ice Punch on that Conk, but I didn't want to risk the Acrobatics, which is kind of strange, because I did just switch my Diancie right in. However, he did go for Toxic, which would have, it wouldn't really, because my Kong has Guts, so it would have helped in addition to hindering, so I'm not sure why he went for Toxic, but I'm just glad he didn't go for Earthquake, because that would have been kind of, because I switched my Mega Diancie right in, and it would have dropped. Either way, now I can fire off another Moon Blast for basically free. Melodic comes out. Let's see how well this takes a Moon Blast. Ooh, that's not even a 2-hit KO. That is a very bulky Melodic. So I do withdraw here into my Conk once again, as it goes for Scald. Does about as much as I'd expect and gets a burn, so now I should be able to OHKO this Melodic with Drain Punch. But I just go for Knockoff yet again, almost taking it out as it goes for Dragon Tail. So my Conk is getting whittled, which is not good. Brings me out to my Garchomp, who I think is Scarf Chomp. I just go for Earthquake because I don't want to lock myself into Outrage, I believe. As Weavile comes out. That's why, because if I went for Outrage, he could have just, went out to Weavile, clicked Ice Shard. So, like I said, I have to withdraw because I'm fearing the Ice Shard. However, he just went for Icicle Crash, apparently not expecting me to be Scarfed. So I could have stayed in and maybe taken him out with Earthquake. But he just goes for Icicle Crash, takes out my Diancie with a crit Icicle Crash. Crit didn't matter, but, just the principle, So now I go out to my Conch, and I believe finally... Nope. I was going to say finally click Drain Punch, but I guess I just click Mach Punch. I mean, I probably wouldn't have survived an Icicle Crash. But now the thing is, I'm so low I can't really Drain Punch against anything. And I withdraw again, so the next time I come in, I'll be even lower thanks to Rocks. I just go out to Starmie here on the probably Protect. Yep. Now I can either spin or, of course, take out this Gliscor. Sheen comes out, who is Credilli. As I went for Rapid Spin, I guess I really thought he would switch there. Which he did, not an uncommon thing to see. However, I do have Ice Beam, and it surprisingly doesn't take out this guy here, Sheen, the guy, Credilli, who thankfully doesn't KO my Starmie with Giga Drain. And I can 2-hit KO it with Ice Beam. However, the Life Orb will take out my Starmie, so that's bad. My Conch is so low. Oh, I still have a Volcarona, and I still have Garchomp. And he has this thing. I believe I just start setting up, Quiver Dances. He went for Toxic Mist, which is unfortunate, but I don't believe it matters. I think this is in his last Pokemon, in fact. So I went for one Quiver Dance, now I just go for a Fiery Dance. And that's doing a lot of damage to the guy, the Gliscor, and he goes for Toxic again and misses again, which, like I said, is unfortunate, but at this point it really doesn't matter because that is his last Pokemon, and like a few turns of Toxic isn't going to wear down this Volcarona. And at +1 I was able to easily 2-hit KO. Oh, he still had Wobbuffet. But at what am I at, 3? I'm certainly able to just click Bug Buzz and take out this Wobbuffet. So yeah, I don't think like a few turns of Toxic damage would have whittled me down to the point where I couldn't have won that battle. But it was unfortunate that he missed. However, I still did win. No real confirmation whether either team was good or not. I mean, they both seemed alright. There's definitely some flaws with my team, but I won't get into them now. Actually, I think I've shown this team before, that I've used it in a battle against my cousin / rival Tyler. Anyway, I guess that's all. Thank you for watching the battle. If you'd like to battle me, let me know in the comments, and have a good day.